Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to Billy's Travels, of course, on YouTube and on Facebook. March the 20th. Now, before I get started, I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. 204 we're at now. Excuse the building works that's going on. 204 subscribers. Thank you to everybody who keeps watching. I'm sorry that we've had a bit of a blip in the last few months, but of course we've been in the Isle of Man. As you can see behind me, this is obviously our property in Castlemoner Avenue. We've took the decision to put scaffolding up because we could think it could do with a lick of paint. I know it's up for sale, but you've still got to keep maintaining things. We've got to check the roof, the stack, the ridge, the guttering, and all sorts of things like that. And also I'd like to thank Absolute Scaffolding, Martin, who came very promptly today, and the lads, and erected the scaffolding, which you can see behind me. Shall we see if we can do the old turning around trick again? I very much doubt it. No, it never plays ball, this thing, does it? Dear me. What is the matter with it? There we go at last. Of course, like I said, we're in March, and I hope you've had the same weather as we've had the last few days. As you can see, the sun's shining. Of course, we get the sun early evening as it is now. It's about, well, 3:30. It's not evening, I suppose. Scaffolding, Absolute Scaffolding. Martin, the boys, brilliant, really are. If you need any scaffolding in the Isle of Man, give Martin a ring, and he'll promptly come and sort you out. I'm sure he will. As I say, it's looking a bit tired, so we thought we'd have it decorated. We have a few issues, ongoing issues as well, that we're hoping to get dealt with a builder that's doing it for me. Of course, we're getting ready for the off. We will be away on Tuesday morning from the Isle of Man, onward to our summer tour. A little bit about that while we're on. We'll be starting off at Thornwick Bay for 4 or 5 days. Then we're going on to temporary holiday sites in Flamborough for Easter. Then heading to Cadwell Park for the North Gloucester weekend. That's about the 16th of April. Then we're heading down to Canterbury for 5 days to see Willow and Tim. Willow recovering from a knee operation, so we're popping down to see how they're doing. They've not quite moved to Todmorden yet, but we think that's in the pipeline. Then from there we've got quite a journey. We're up to Kendal, as my good lady is coming back to the Isle of Man for a few days in late April, early May. Then she's coming back on the Friday, Alton Park weekend. Yes, we're booked for Alton Park. I booked the camping. Rob and Michelle are coming up from Bourne, and I think we're going to meet Carl and Louise from the storage yard as well, and have a nice weekend at Alton Park. And then I'm due back here something like the 14th of May. By then, hopefully, we should have had it painted and the scaffolding will be due to come down, so I just want to come home and check things on. And then getting back by the 18th of May. Then we've booked Ripon Races, which is the 15th of June, I think it is. Then straight after Ripon Races, we're hoping to head down to Newquay to the temporary holiday site at Harada. Is it Harada Caravan Park? Forgive me if that's wrong or right, I'm not sure. So we're hoping to head down for that, and then come up through Wales. I want to also get to Tintagel while I'm down there in Newquay, which is only a few miles away from there. Coming up through Wales, I want to get to the Gower Peninsula, go around and have a look round there, and then up probably to Aberystwyth, and onwards to then to Llangollen, Porthmadog, and then back up probably back up to Yorkshire from there on in. So that's just a rough guide of what's happening this summer. With Billy's Travels, of course, and we'll take you with us wherever we go as usual. We're trying to do something different this summer. We've had the motorhome serviced, and hopefully all is well when we get back, so we can travel about a bit more. We will have the Grom with us, so we'll be there on with the Grom as well. There's looking back on our scaffolding. It's quite height. I've just been up there to have a look on the roof to see what's what. I'm not so good on heights nowadays. I used to be okay, but I don't know what's going on. But of course, if you're up and down scaffolding all the time, you do get used to it. But I was just a bit wobbly when I went up there today, but I'm sure it'll be right. It looks fairly good up there. I was worried about the guttering, but it looks pretty decent. But anyway, I'm sure Mikey will have a look tomorrow and see what we need. I think we certainly need the ridge pointing by the looks of it. But and again, before I go, once again, thanks to Martin and Absolute Scaffolding and the boys. Cracking job today. Right, that's all for now. Just a quickie to let you know what's going on here. Obviously, all ongoing. With the sale, regarding the sale of our property, it's been a bit dead over the last few months. I think everybody's been waiting for the interest rate change, and of course with the ongoing things that are happening in the Gulf region, the interest rate has stayed the same, which isn't very good for house buyers and selling properties and what have you. So it's not looking very rosy for the next few months, but we must keep pushing forward and hoping that somebody will come along and buy this fantastic business of ours here in the Isle of Man. But like I said, we'll just keep improving it and keep just titivating up and doing bits and pieces. The maintenance on buildings never stops anyway. You have to keep on to it all the time, and it just enhances the price of the property as well when we do get a buyer. And we know then that we've done everything we possibly can to this place. So anyway, enough about that. So we're on the ferry on Tuesday morning, weather permitting. It's been looking like it's be a bit choppy on Tuesday, but it's calming down again. Now it's down to 35 kilometres an hour, which is rideable in the new ferry. We're going from Douglas to Heysham and then driving to the compound, taking the car. Poppy sat here waiting patiently. The trailer's round the back. I'm loading that up tomorrow and Sunday and get ready for the off. And we'll see you on the other side. Bye for now.